That promise, this betrayal, how we mended. The wind off Lake Michigan whipped through Chicago's Gold Coast like a jealous lover. Mia gripped her coffee cup tighter. Steam rose in the November chill. She hurried past the high-rises on Lake Shore Drive. Her boots clicked on the sidewalk slick with yesterday's rain. Inside their condo, the city lights twinkled like distant promises, but tonight those lights felt cold. Mia unlocked the door. The scent of Jake's aftershave lingered, mixed with garlic from last night's takeout. She kicked off her shoes, dropped her bag, her phone buzzed, a text from her sister. Ignore. She poured wine, red, bold, like her mood after parent-teacher conferences. Jake was late again, architect by day, dreamer by night. Projects downtown kept him out till midnight. She scrolled his laptop. Idle habit, password, their anniversary, harmless until it wasn't. The messages popped up from Lauren, his coworker. Miss our talks. Heart emoji. Jake's reply, you get me like she doesn't. Mia's stomach dropped. The wine soured in her mouth. She read more, late nights at the office. Emotional confessions, no sex but intimacy, the kind that erodes a marriage. Discovery hit like the L train rumbling overhead. Her hands shook. Tears blurred the screen. 10 years, vows in Millennium Park under the bean. Kids planned, dreams shared, now this. She slammed the laptop shut, paced the living room. Floor-to-ceiling windows framed the dark lake. Waves crashed invisible. She texted him. We need to talk now. Jake pulled into the garage under their building. The hum of the city faded. His neck ached from blueprints. The Sterling Tower project was killing him. Deadlines, clients. Lauren's encouragement kept him sane. She listened, understood his grief. Dad's death last year, cancer, sudden. He rode the elevator, floors ticked up. Ding, door opened to silence. Mia sat on the couch, arms crossed, eyes red. What's wrong? He dropped his keys, jacket off. She held up his phone. She grabbed it from his pocket while he washed up. Who's Lauren? His face paled. A colleague work stuff. Bullshit, her voice cracked. You told her things you never tell me, that I don't get you. He sank into a chair, rubbed his temples. It's not what you think. Then what is it? She stood, paced. Emotional affair, Jake, that's what this is. The room spun for him. Guilt flooded in. Lauren was safe. No demands, no reminding him of Dad's empty chair at holidays. Mia was fire, passionate, demanding, beautiful teacher with her laugh that lit rooms, but lately fights, her temper flaring over his hours, his silence growing. I was lonely, he admitted, voice low. After Dad, you were busy with school. I didn't want to burden you. Burden, Mia laughed bitterly. I'm your wife, not a stranger. Words flew, accusations. You shut down, she yelled. Workaholic, absent, he fired back. You nag, push, never listen. Dishes rattled in the kitchen. A glass shattered, her throw, his dodge. They stood breathing hard. The city hummed outside. Horns blared. Life moved on. Conflict peaked that night. She slept on the couch, he in bed alone. Morning brought coffee. Black, bitter, no words. Days blurred. She taught third graders, forced smiles. How was your weekend? They asked. Great, she lied. Inside, rage simmered. Betrayal stung like lakefront sleet. Jake sketched at his desk downtown. The loop buzzed. Pedestrians rushed. Hot dog vendors called. Polish with everything, but his mind wandered. Lauren texted. You okay? He deleted it, blocked her, too late. He watched Mia from afar. Her Insta pics, smiling with students at the Field Museum. T-Rex bones behind her, strong, resilient. His flaw, avoidance. Bury grief in work, push love away. She felt his gaze, too. At home, tension thick. Dinner silent, fork scrapes on plates. Italian beef sandwiches from Mr. Greek's, greasy, comforting, once. One night storm rolled in. Thunder cracked over the skyline, rain lashed windows. Mia stared at the lake. Black, furious. Jake entered, hesitant. We can't keep this up, he said. No kidding, she turned, eyes fierce. He sat beside her, close but not touching. I messed up. Lauren was an escape, not love, you are. She scoffed, easy to say now. It's true, his voice broke. Dad died, I felt lost like the city without lights. You tried hugs, talks, I pushed back, said I was fine. Mia's wall cracked, tears fell. I felt invisible, teaching all day, coming home to empty your texts. They gutted me. He reached for her hand. She let him, warm, familiar. I'm sorry for shutting you out for her. Silence stretched. Rain drummed. A siren wailed below. Why didn't you tell me? She whispered. Fear, short, honest. Of weakness, of losing you. She squeezed his hand. You almost did. They talked then, hours raw, no filters, his grief poured out. Dad's last breath in Northwestern Hospital, the smell of bleach, beeps fading, her anger not at him fully, at life. Miscarriage 2 years back, unspoken pain. I thought you blamed me, she confessed. Never, he pulled her close, her head on his shoulder. Sobs shook them both. Resolution came slow, like dawn over the lake. They walked Navy Pier next morning. Crisp air, seagulls cried, cotton candy scent mixed with fried dough, tourists laughed. Ferris wheel turned lazy. Therapy started. A counselor in River North exposed brick walls, soft lamps. Communication, she said, key. Jake cut hours. Home by 6, cooked deep dish from Lou Mancini's. Cheese pulled long, shared bites, stories. Laughs returned, her flaw, grudges. She worked it, forgave, slowly. Mia saw his effort. Sketches on the table, not just work, dreams for them. A house in Lincoln Park, yard for kids, future. One evening, skyline glowed orange. They stood on their balcony, wind gentle now, his arm around her. That was us, she said, nodding to the past. Broken promises. This is us, he replied, real flawed. How do we stay, she asked. Together, he said, every day. She turned, kissed him, deep. Chicago breathed around them, lights flickered on, hope sparked. Months passed, winter thawed, spring bloomed in Grant Park, tulips burst red and yellow. They ran the lakefront trail, feet pounding pavement, hearts sinking. Jake proposed again, not grand, simple, on the bean, rain slicked, reflections warped. Marry me again. She laughed, tears, yes. Their story wasn't perfect. Fights lingered, flaws etched deep, but they chose this, over that, learned how. Chicago pulsed, alive, theirs. In the end, love wasn't a fairy tale, it was grit, windburn, deep dish stains, and hands held tight against the storm. Word count, 1,248, approximately 8 minutes at TTS pace of 155 WPM.